Alright guys, welcome back to The Average Garage. In today's episode we are undercoating the Falcon. Now a lot of things have gone wrong in this episode and in the last 2 weeks for me, so I apologise for this episode. It will be slow and it probably won't be as interesting as most of the others. But stay tuned. If you like it, please hit the like button, drop a comment on what I've done wrong and all the other crap. I'm done for these last 2 weeks, I'm sick of them. Anyways, enjoy the episode, hope you do. We'll see you soon. Alright guys, so you may be wondering why I'm undercoating the Falcon. So there's two main reasons. One, looks like crap under there, so we're going to coat it all with the underbody coating. It's going to give it a tar-like substance underneath the whole car. It's going to make it all nice and black, and it's going to make everything just seem right and nice and new and fresh. So not only that, it will stop corrosion, stone chips, all the other stuff. It'll make it look and perform really well. Won't make it physically perform any faster, but it will do its job. It will protect and underbody coat the underbody, really. So it's very simple. It's just a matter of, I've got the brush on kit, so it's just a matter of a roller and some brush. So what we're gonna do is roll that on. But the second reason I've chosen that is it will take a lot of road noise out of the vehicle. So as you may notice, Ford have actually done some underbody coating in certain areas to try and keep noise and temp down, and it's going to pretty much double that. So they do it very conservatively because they're trying to save money and build a mass-produced vehicle. I'm going to go a bit more in-depth with it and get a bit more hardcore with it, so it should be good. Anyways, we're going to get to that. So I've pretty much wire wheeled everything I need to wire wheel. I'm just going to go through with a scouring pad and do one last quick clean. Then we're going to hit it with some wax and grease remover, and then we can finally undercoat the Falcon. So stay tuned, let's get to it. Alright guys, now that I've made an absolute mess of the shed and swept it up, the shed is still messy as like there's dust and crap everywhere. So anyways, I'm going to do a little bit of panel beating under here and try and straighten up some of the rails and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to get to that. And then once we've done that, I'll give it all a wipe down with some soapy water just to get any contaminants off the bodywork, get the rest of the dust off it. And then from there, we'll be able to wax and grease remove it and then put the underbody coating on. So stay tuned, we'll get to that. Now, if you're questioning what I was using the grinder on, that was Ford's spot welds. So they must have had too much amperage in it because it would actually have like a mini burst of steel poking out. And they were super sharp and I kept catching my fingers and rags and all that sort of stuff on it. So I thought I went around with the grinder and I just nipped them off as I needed. So yeah, and now I've just got to punch the last of the rivets out and then what I said before and we're all good. So stay tuned. Well, that scared the shit out of me. So I'm just about to undercoat the body. So I've got the stuff down here. It's all mixed up, ready to go. Started to lower the car down because my plan was that I'd stand in the engine bay here in the hole and start undercoating all the firewall. And I heard a giant snap. So if we come over here, the chain of the hoist is no longer where it should be and is now on the ground. So I'm hoping it's just jumped off the sprockets, but the chain may have snapped and I've lost power to the hoist because it's got a dead man switch under that panel for just such an occasion where if the chain snaps it won't move the hoist. But that scared the crap out of me and now I'm going to have to investigate that. So that's going to be fun. So at the moment I'm just going to I'm going to put the sound deadening on hold, or the body deadener, and I'm going to investigate the hoist. Once I find out what's going on with that, I'll either continue the body deadener. So I'm going to strip that panel off, I'm going to see what's going on with the hoist, and yeah, this may be a kick in the guts. But yeah, I'm going to investigate that. If it's just jumped off, I'll try and adjust it, but you can't really adjust it with a car on it because you have to be able to move the pillars to get the proper adjustment on it, which is a pain in the ass. So this might be a game changer, but we'll see. It's probably nothing, but it's hard not to think the worst. Anyways, the car hasn't fallen off, that's always a positive. So yeah, I'm gonna rip into that and then see what we can do. Hopefully it hasn't done any big damage, and then we can start getting going on the body deadener. Hopefully I don't have to buy another bloody hoist. So yeah, let's get to it. Oh, that's not good. Well, everything on this build since day one has fought me, so as no surprise, my hoist decided to shit the bed. So I've got to finish the car to the point I can put wheels on it, manually lower it, push it out the shed, then we can tackle the hoist and get it repaired or replaced. Anyways, underbody coating's done. Now I did start with the motor spray brush on kit, and I finished with it, but I didn't brush it on. Brushing it on was a pain in the ass. Even when thinned out, it did not brush on properly. So I ended up thinning it down just enough so I could put it through a spray gun and sprayed the rest. Now, filming for this episode was very limited, and I apologize for that. It wasn't a very interesting episode, I'll admit, but yeah, nonetheless, it's done. So next episode, we're gonna tackle the rear end, so the diff and the suspension components. We're going to clean it all up, we're going to paint it, we're going to get it prepped so we can chuck it back in the car. I've got all the new bushes over there, so we'll tackle that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the Patreon. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Drop down in the comments below what you want to see done to this, what colours I should paint the underneath, so the diff and the trailing arms and that. I'm all ears. But yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Enjoy.